Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, we are fine.
My name is Irene. We are going to conduct a video about the problem that Freddie and Carly's business is facing in these days. So we'll be talking about the problem in deeply and the factors that are causing that problem to happen, and some solution can be used to solve that problem. So I would like to you also to introduce yourselves.
Thank you. My name is Wase Julieni, and I'm currently studying at Southern New Hampshire University through Kepler program, and I'm taking management with concentration in logistics, and I'm proud to be part of this team.
Thank you.
My name is Angelique Mujeni. I'm a student at Southern New Hampshire University, and I'm also doing business management. I'll be helping in defining the problem of the company.
Yeah, thank you. So as we all have been living the problem, so we all know that for me the problem that I know the Fedis and Caribbean is facing is the many people who are making noise for other clients, and some customers are spending much time there without getting services. In the space is somehow condensed, and some people come there and start to work on the activity which make their personal activity which make them spend much time and make them start to make noise for other clients for the coffee shop. So if there's something additional you can add on how the problem is, you can add.
Thank you. In addition to what you have said, this deep and dry is really facing an issue of clients. It is overpopulated. Yeah, they are receiving many clients, and the area is small. So to manage them, it's becoming difficult for them, which is making the company not to satisfy the needs of the clients.
To add on that, based on what I have read and researched, the deep and dry, they also have a coffee. They provide coffee with laundry. As a result, some customers come at the place, they make it as their own office. They don't bring their laundry service, but they sit there like working on other things which are not related to laundry services, which is becoming a problem, because if that customer stays there, then others won't have a space where to stay while waiting for their laundry. In addition, it is a one company which is used by people from different places. As a result, there is like many people gather in the same place, which causes, can we call it, an overpopulation at the place, and there is always a noise. And the old customers, they are not used to that kind of noise, because they are used to the drip and dry, which is silent and where one can work on his things while waiting for his laundry.
So thank you for defining the problem deeply. So I would like to ask you like some factors. What do you think are the key factors that cause this problem happen? It's because now some customers are claiming that they are not getting customer services with high quality, and some they start to think of leaving, not using again the services from deep and dry. What do you think are the key factors that can lead to this problem happen?
The one key factor that I found is the poor time management. For instance, you find that for instance, when a customer brings his laundry, maybe the staff, they are not like concentrated on their tasks. Maybe they are discussing with others. As a result, like the customers get there, like they stay there for a long time, and that for a long time on the same time. That's what I can say, because like their service wasn't done on time when they arrived. As a result, they are forced to stay there, and the others which are coming in the next hours, they are also staying there, which results into being congested and noisy.
Also, another factor that I think can also result to this problem is spending much time on unnecessary activities. We find that the employees, instead of doing their responsibilities or that they have to do at workplace, we find them that most of them they are uncountable. They are not doing their responsibilities accordingly. So you find that when the customers arrive at the company, they don't get someone to supply them and provide them the service.
Can you go deeply in explain more about how they spend time on unnecessary activities?
I wanted to mean that most of the time you can find that they are the employees who are not who are irresponsible. Then you find that they are not doing their daily activities as it is supposed to be. So they need a lot of supervision from their managers. So when the manager is not around, you find that they are not interested in doing their daily activities, which cause their customers not to get the services that they need on the right time.
So from that, I understand that sometimes those employer can spend time on unnecessary activities, such as they can spend much time on posting on social media instead of washing the clothes for the client. Also, maybe they spend much time on receiving calls for the oldest customer instead of working on the new customers.
They can also spend time while on the phone call wait the customers they are arriving.
To add on, there is a problem of noise. I think the factor that is contributing to that problem is that maybe they don't have soundproof in their laundry space. As a result, people who are outside the laundry, they get to hear like those machines doing like doing their laundry because there is no soundproof which can limit the sound.
I know.
To that specific area.
Also, another factor is maybe they collect clothes to wash in traditional way where they wait for the customer to come and they bring their clothes. So for me, I think they should be knocking on the door of each customer by asking them, do you have the clothes? In that time, because they're waiting for the customers to come for the offices, in that time many customers will come on the offices instead of leaving their clothes and come when they are done. Those are the factors can lead to the sound because many customers come on the office instead of leaving their clothes on the laundry. So after determining after mentioning the factor that cause to that problem, so what do you think can be the best solutions to that problem so that Fred and Carly's business can continue to work well and cannot continue to harm or destroy relationship with its customers?
Maybe starting as we have seen, there is a problem of many customers who come in at the same time and who want different services. For instance, one wants coffee, another wants the laundry. I think they can set laundry hours and like for instance they say from 6 to 7 a.m. we will be taking your laundries. Then all the people who have the laundry, they will come in that specific time. Then give those people maybe a time to pick up their clothes, maybe if it is in the afternoon or in any other hour. Then because it will prevent the people who sit there waiting for laundry while there are others who want other services apart from laundry. As a result, the people won't get there at the same time. They will have the specific time on which they have to come and pick up their laundry service. Another one I can say is maybe finding a larger space where which is not congested as the place as the nowadays place is congested. A larger space where there will be a laundry part and another part for the people waiting or the people enjoying their coffee while waiting for the laundry service.
Also, another solution that I think can help Deep and Red solve the issue is opening new branches in different cities. As you have seen, the main issue is the overpopulation of the clients in the area. So if they open new branches, this will help them. Those clients who come far, they will have a branch which is near them, which will avoid them from spending a lot of money for transport while going to buy the coffee and also taking clothes for washing. And also I think they can hire new employees because if the clients are overpopulated in the area, it's because they're not getting the services that they need on the right time. So if the new employees are hired, this will make the customers to easily get the service and get satisfied with the services of Dip and Dry.
So for me, as I have mentioned the problem of using traditional way in collecting clothes, I would like to suggest that they would use modern technology in collecting clothes. For example, they can make a system or software for those people who, for their customers. If the person have some clothes for washing, she or he can subscribe or send message that I have clothes to wash, so that Dip and Dry can send its worker its work to collect that clothes in the different villages. If it's 5 people in the same village want the services, they can send someone to pick those clothes and bring it, and she will bring them back after they wash them. This will reduce number of people who come on the office for 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 getting service, because many people will stay at home.
Yeah.
Also, it will be this use of modern technology, it will help the customer to know, to short the time we spend on on washing their clothes, so that they can get an alert when their clothes are done, so they can come back to take it without spending much time on waiting their clothes. Also, I would like to suggest that they can buy more machines. Maybe the machine are using are not enough for all customers or clothes they are receiving. They should buy many machines which can easily the work and make people they make which will allow them to wash many clothes in short time. This will reduce time people spending there. So if the time people spend there and also the noise we spend there will be reduced.
Yeah.
Also, they should set some regulations about the using spaces. So for those people who come and make the space their offices, they should come and they should say, like, if your clothes are going to spend more than 3 hours, you are free to go and use another spaces instead of staying here, because some people they might come and spend more than 5 hours, and you meet some people who come with their clothes to not getting services or get place to sit, while those people who come for sitting for working on his or her stuff sitting there. This will reduce number of people who come for working on their own offices and pretending as if they come for getting service of washing clothes. So, as a team, we need to choose like best solution. We can recommend to Fred and Carl's business so that they can apply them and increase them. So for me, I like the points raised by Julien about the creating new branches, because it will help them to reduce the number of people who come there, and many people are not going to spend much time or much money in transportation.
So for me, I like the solution that Eden provided, which says the use of new technology.
Yeah.
When, like, for instance, when they use technology, we are in the world which is like quickly advancing, so we need to do things faster. When they use technology, they will be able maybe to serve more customers in a short time. Then they won't have the overpopulation at their place. That is why I think they should.
Yeah, in addition to that, if they use advanced technology, I think they can also use this system of sorting the employees, the ones who came. They can also use it for the first to come in, then they are the ones to be served. I think if this one is used, it will reduce the complaints of the customers.
So thank you for your solution. I think if we apply, they take into consideration the solution, will be helpful and will solve the problem. Thank you for coming. So thank you. So I'd like to tell you like the best solution that will help Fred and Carly's business to continue working and solve that problems.
Yeah.
So as Julian said, we all agree that they need to open new branches. This will reduce number of people who come for the office. Also, it will increase the number of customer received by Fred and Carly's business because many people live in that area will be able to access that branches without spending much time walking to that main branches.
Yeah.
Also, they need to hire new employees. Those in fact when in fact as all know many customers spend much time waiting for the services. As long as they will be hiring new employees, this will help customers to get service easily because they'll be having many people to help them to wash their clothes. Also, as Ndeni said, and we all agree on her point of using modern technology, they need to find a way they can use modern technology in collecting their clothes, working on the customers, reaching, picking, things like that related to their services. This will reduce time people spend in the washing rooms, and they will reduce noise. So thank you for coming. I'd like to thank you again.
Thank you for inviting us in this meeting.
Thank you.